That's why we're having all that activity.
Yeah, it's
Because the thought is they're not going to stay low.
Right.
Matt Wintz in with us now. So the weather word coming off that last story. In real estate, what do they say is king?
Location.
Well, that's the most important thing when it comes to buying a house. I should have made this question so much easier. When I say it, you're going to go, of course.
Okay.
Cash is king.
Sorry,
Cash is king. That's right.
Cash is your
Cash
weather
is
word.
king.
Cash. Okay.
Yeah.
Cash.
All right. We'll get that in somehow.
Have fun with that.
So show me the money, Matt Wintz.
Show me the
Show us
money,
the
baby.
money.
All right. We'll do. We'll see how we get that into the forecast somehow. But I hope everyone's doing well at home. Not a big deal this morning, right? Remember, that was our messaging yesterday. It got a little slick in spots. We got through it. We're all rain right now. This is a look at the estimated snowfall as it roared in this morning. It came in fast. I mean, we're talking an hour or two before it went from Tuscarawas County all the way up towards the lakeshore. Some areas didn't get much at all. If you get in this blue shade here, that's about 1.5 inches. And then some of the darker blues where we had some 2 and 3 inch totals. But by and large, about 1 to 3 inches, that was it. It turned to slush this afternoon, and that's where we are right now. So let's pick up that story. Temperatures right now above freezing. We're actually in the 40s for some. These are our high temperatures for the day. You notice those little streamlines. This is where the actual low is, right over Sandusky right now. So things will start to change as we go throughout the evening hours. Winds have been gusty at times today, but also look at Sandusky. It's almost like the eye of the storm. Literally, because the air is going all different directions around them. So it's calm in Sandusky right now. Meanwhile, it's gusty for you in Norwalk down towards Mansfield. All of our wind tonight is going to change back over to the north, and that brings in that colder air that's going to change our rain over to snow. So it's been coming down pretty good. We've got some decent downpours out east, Portage County, Trumbull County, Ashtabula County, seeing the bulk of the rain right now. The rain should start to wrap up here shortly. You see on the back side of the system, this is what we're going to get into tomorrow. It looks like it's heading away from us, but it's not. We actually have an area energy here that's heading south. That will move in here tomorrow into Friday morning, and this snow is going to hold and kind of pivot its way across the lake, and eventually we're going to add some lake effect to that. So we're not done with the snow yet. It's just not going to be system snow. It's going to be more of the lake effect variety. And because of that, we've got a winter weather advisory goes into effect 11, Cuyahoga, Lake Geauga, Ashtabula County. That's where we're going to experience winter weather conditions, especially tomorrow morning for that rush hour. So rain changes back to snow tonight. Temperatures tumble. Notice the winds start to pick up as well as they shift to the west and eventually northwest tomorrow morning. Your National Design Mart hour-by-hour forecast has a good handle on this. By 10 o'clock, we've changed that rain over to some snow showers, and this will be primarily lake effect. You notice how it's not just primary, but also secondary snow belt. May get a little snow tomorrow morning. Expect some slippery travel if you're in the snow belt. And then tomorrow afternoon, that little area of energy coming out of Wisconsin I showed you, that comes through. So we have area-wide snow showers tomorrow afternoon. Some minor accumulations from those, but again, it doesn't take much to slicken things up. The thing I'm watching, though, is Thursday night. This is tomorrow evening. Look at this band that develops. Models are really good at picking this up. This connects with Lake Michigan moisture. This could be a heavy band of snow that works through tomorrow evening on into tomorrow night. So we'll keep an eye on that. Just put that in the back of your mind there and notice how lake effect snow continues into Friday before finally winding down. How much are we talking about? Well, hey, this is liquid cash falling from the sky for a lot of snowplow drivers around here. But notice how high some of these totals are out in the snow belt, perhaps 3 to 6 inches, maybe some higher amounts. So again, we're not done with the snow, especially for those of you out in the snow belt. Where do we go from there? We stay active. This system finally pulls out, as I mentioned, on Friday. A clipper system comes in here with some wind Friday night and some snow. And then for the weekend, this system sets up a little rain and snow mix. Notice how we're right on that line. It turns very active next week. We'll talk more about next week's setup coming up in the next half hour. We'll also talk about the frigid air, which it's not here right now. We've been near freezing, but boy, does it unleash in time for Groundhog's Day. We'll talk long term next half hour. Union Hill Mortgage 7-day forecast temperatures staying in the 30s over the next 7 days. But once you get beyond that, they're not in the 30s any longer. Random snow chances here and there. It's going to be pretty wintry to end the month. Let's just say that. We'll bring you that full forecast going through the next extended forecast.
Yeah, we're all looking for pinpoint locations on where that cash will be raining down from.
Yeah, right. Snow belt,
and we'll be standing underneath it.
Trying to catch it and grab it.
It's raining money.
Right.
Okay. Thank you, Matt.
Thanks, Matt.